All right, Amari Reed is an 11th grader at West Feliciana High. She holds a 4.125 grade point average and has participated in talented theater for 3 years. That's awesome, isn't it? She is also a member of the Beta Club and participated in her color guard for the ROTC. Amari is founder of Juno's Haven. Please welcome her to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to see me. As he said, my name is Amari Reed, and I'm the founder of Juno's Haven. And I know you guys have seen this bearded dragon on my shoulder. This is my best friend. His name's Avalon. So let's get into it. Our judges, I have a question for you and for everybody in the crowd. If I gave Avalon to you for a week, would you know how to take care of him? You see, I expected this answer because bearded dragons are incredibly intimidating animals to have as first-time pet owners without any prior experience. This is where my story started. Starting Juno's Haven, I have always loved animals. I am a very animal person. I want to go to a doctoral program in Guildford, England. And I've also used this knowledge of saying, when we get our animals, we're mainly going to get them for show. We love animals and we're very nurturing people, but at the end of the day, some people, or most people, do not have the necessary patience or the guidance to take care of these animals. So this is where my problem I've seen, is that when people have such a low education on the animals that they are providing for, they also get these low quality products for double the price of what they should have gotten. And my solution to this is, well, one of my opportunities in starting my success is raising the bar of education, but also giving you the quality products that everybody deserves. Because just like you would never want a low quality product, so why would you spend that low quality product on your pet? This is my solution. Take a look at the Haven box. The Haven box is a box that is curated to fit the basic needs of every single animal that you can think of. I am starting off with dogs, cats, avians, etc., and I will move on to exotics when I get my doctoral degree. It will not only give you the basic materials for your pets, but it will also give you a care guide. So not only is the pet getting something out of this, you are too, because you're getting that confidence, you're getting that knowledge, and you're getting everything you can do to succeed in your pet parenting journey. Who will I market to? Well, my primary market is first-time pet owners because I believe that with a little bit of knowledge and the right materials, you will gain the confidence in yourself and the ability to take more care of your animal than what you're already doing. Also, subscription boxes, because Juno Haven believes whether you are the most expert or the newbie, everybody loves a good subscription box coming to their doorstep and not wasting that gas. I have a huge market opportunity. In the year 2033, I will have $2 to $3 billion in the market. My big ask, judges, I am in need of $5,000, and I'll allot this money to my boxes, which I am starting off with the Dog Haven box, since that is the most common animal that anybody can have. My fixed expenses, such as transportation, etc., and my marketing. Thank you so much for listening to me. Join me at Juno's Haven for all creatures, big or small. Thank you so much.
So I have a question about your revenue stream. So is the box a one-time purchase when you first get the animal and then that's it for the life of the animal, or is it more of a recurring?
Well, as I said, that you can either have the box, which is what most people, like if you're like a new pet owner, that's what you're going to get because that has all of your basic needs and your basic materials. But I've also mentioned subscription boxes. In this subscription box, you can go on my website. If you're ever familiar with the company of HelloFresh, how they've built their website and how you get the things that you need, that's how I will be just for animals. You would be able to build your own box of what you need for subscription base, and you will also be able to pick whether you need this products every 2 weeks, every month, every 6 months. It's whatever you need, because I am here to provide for not only the animal, but to you as well.
Got it. Thank you.
Sure.
And just for clarity on my end too, are you going to start off with a set amount of animals that you're going to care for, or you're just going to be across the board?
Yes, sir. So I eventually want to go across the board, but I realized that many people have dogs, many people have cats, and many people have birds and reptiles. I want to start off with the dogs and cats first, since that is the main pets that are in Louisiana or across the board. But as I said, after I get my doctoral degree and after I get this education to further provide for you, because I am working with veterinary expertise to give you the best possible information that I can give you, I want to branch out to all animals, whether they're exotic, common, or across the board.
And I'll follow up with this. I know obviously dogs and cats are a very, very popular and saturated market. When I saw that thing on your shoulder,
Well,
I was like,
so this is the thing. Why I have him is that I get that reptiles are mainly the animals that people don't have a lot of knowledge about. It's because of, well, you want to go see a reptile every day. You want to go see a snake every day. You want to go see a bearded dragon every day. But this is my best friend, and I started out not knowing what I was doing with him, but I didn't want to make that same mistake twice. I didn't want to make that same mistake for everybody. So I also used my knowledge and my newbie experience to not let somebody else make the same mistake. And I also don't want to just limit myself to exotics or bearded dragons. This is for any animal. This is for anybody.
and I think that's a great response, and I'd encourage you to lean more into that. So your answers talked about how you didn't know how to care for a bearded dragon, and more people know how to care for a dog and a cat than a reptile, but that is a huge market, reptiles within themselves.
Yes, sir.
So I would just put a thought in your head of maybe looking at the reptiles first.
Yes, sir.
Because the knowledge base there is substantially less.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I will do that.
Like, I totally agree. That's what I was going to say. Like, I think that's exactly right. The dogs and cats are so oversaturated, but like people are fanatical about the reptiles, as we've seen tonight.
can see.
I have two questions. One, can I meet your dragon?
Oh, of
after
course.
this?
He's very friendly.
Okay,
He's very
I'd
friendly.
really love to meet him.
Avalon loves everybody. Everybody loves Avalon. Of course
Avalon.
he loves him.
Okay. And then number two, are you going to be holding inventory, or is this a drop shipping situation, or where are the products coming from and how are they getting to
Well,
customers?
they will be coming to me so that I can test the quality of it. I can see it first. I'm going to make sure that nobody gets an imperfect product, and then I will ship it to you, or I will ship it out because I don't want to take the risk of somebody getting an imperfect product. I don't want somebody getting something that they can't use or they feel like it's not to the best quality or standards that it could be.
So would you be ordering things in bulk?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
It
then
takes me $27.50 to make it, and I will be selling it for $100. So yeah.
Can I ask one last question?
Of course.
You talk about first time, you want to market to first time pet owners, but how do I know? I've never had a pet. So how would you try to get me to, whether it's a dog, cat, dragon, anything?
Well, firstly, I would have a one-on-one conversation with people, which is something that I want. I want people to know my face and my name before they know my product. And I would go up to somebody and say, well, if somebody wanted a pet or something like that, because I've talked to people in the past, I've always went to them and I've talked to them and I said, hey, what animal are you interested in? Okay, and then I'll say, have you done any research on this animal? And that's also why I have the care guide as well, because the care guide is going, let's say if you have a dog, for example, that's the most common pet and people know a lot about them. So let's say if somebody didn't know their dog, they would get, I would show them where there's shots. How do you get a dog shots? How do you follow up with rabies? How do you follow up with these things? And what are some really good like enrichment toys and have some really good training, because dogs don't come automatically trained and people need to have the patience and the time allotted to these animals.
And last thing, Clay. Clay wants to meet Avalon. If you want to just leave him with Clay the rest of the time.
You can meet him. He's not that bad.
Look, he's the one who said he never had a pet, so.
Well, anybody and everybody can come meet him. He's not bad.
I noticed
He's very
how
friendly.
you sat up in the seat when you saw Avalon. How long have you had Avalon?
I've had Avalon for 2 years.
2 years?
2 to 3 years.
2 to 3. How big was Avalon when you initially
Oh,
got
he was about the size of my finger. Wow. He was tiny, guys. He was that big. And now he is fat and well taken care of.
Is that as big as he gets?
He's gonna get a little bit bigger than this, but not much later.
Wow.
He's showing off.
I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for your time.
Avalon had all your attention, didn't he? All right.